Alright, I'm an Ollie.
I did not do an offline raid, but I want to see if it worked. Because when I was solo playing today, I didn't have any issues going into lobbies. So, oh, cool.
Nice.
You look very policey, other than your rig.
Yeah.
Flat in terms of gameplay, normally you'd have to throw a grenade to have that effect. The other cartridge we see used here, I gather, is effectively a buckshot type conventional shotgun round. Unusually for a video at quite some distance. I don't know what real world distance that equated to that we saw there, but the ability to shoot someone at that
Took
distance
my AK
is
out today.
very unusual. Going right back
how
to
much
Doom
fun
2
it is.
with the suit to about 5 meters or something, and then suddenly it's like the
Lot of
Neo,
muzzle
it's like
brake
Neo
before
that
you
drops
come
to the
in.
ground or have no. Real life's not like that. Buckshot meters is perhaps questionable in terms of soldier, especially if they're wearing armor. Nonetheless, you can hit a man-sized target there. And even if you hit them with 2 or 3 of the pellets, they're probably going to be seriously reconsidering their options at that point.
He really likes how shotguns can be used at range in this game. Like buckshot, and says like not enough games do that.
Pausing. Yeah, I didn't realize they'd modeled Nerf guns in Tarkov as well as real ones. Because for an M4, this is not very effective. So what's
I just don't know why we don't have full-out shotguns yet.
is the guy is shrugging off shots, and it's not necessarily reflecting the capability of the
Give us the
weapon or the
AA-12,
ammunition. As in the
please.
real world, it depends where you're hit very much. How much adrenaline is in the system, how motivated you are.
I'd candy cane
people
the
are on
fuck
drugs
out of
even,
that.
all of which affects how you respond to the
Like,
gunshot.
one round will be an
On the face of
AP,
it,
one
seeing
round will
this
be a
guy
buck,
hit multiple
one round will be
times,
like
I'd
a
expect him
fucking
to respond visibly to
flechette
being
round or
hit in
something,
some
I
way,
don't
and he
know.
doesn't,
Just all
so I'm not
kinds of
sure
fucking
about that.
mismatch.
But the fact that he can carry on fighting until the last shot hits something critical is absolutely
Some rips in there, because I mean, I know I'm
the
just
rifle itself
tagging the
looks to be
shit out of
well
limbs.
modelled. Our player here has really tricked it out. Now this is not uncommon to see. People like the AR-15 platform for the ability to accessorize. Depending on their level of training, they will often pile accessories onto.
Is that
those
the full
guns
auto
to
Glock?
the point where they become cumbersome.
No, I had the full auto
and a little
Glock
bit
last run.
ridiculous. And this being a realistic game, I suspect the handling characteristics do suffer when you've got every accessory under the sun attached to your rifle. Right, the MP5, I'd be disappointed if there wasn't an MP5 in this game. Classic gun, one of my favourites. This sort of check animation that you see there, where the magazine's taken out and you can see the round in the top of the mag. Very minor detail, but it looks like it's modelled as a single column, or rather a single feed at the top. And actually, if you look into a loaded MP5 magazine, you can see the round next to it, because they sit side by side. Partly what makes it a very good magazine. Incredibly minor detail, considering that not many years ago we've got first-person shooters where there are no bullets visible.
Wow, that's some matching time, Jesus.
But I think the very next level of precision might be to more accurately depict the rounds in the magazine. I'm going to pause. Okay, I feel like I'm being trolled here because the MP5 has suddenly been customized to death as well. It's got everything under the sun.
He pulls out a regular MP5 and the guy's like, oh, I love this, it's one of my favorite guns. Then he pulls out a fully tricked out MP5 with like your
modular forend to take all of that.
The 4x hollow
drum
zoom
magazine
and
as well. Possibly a
drum
different
mag.
stock. So just illustrating the lengths that one can go to. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a breakdown of the weapons and...
So the person that recorded the footage and did all the weapons said basically Tarkov has lots of weapons, so obviously we couldn't cover them all in one episode. So Tarkov fans, let us know what weapons you want Jonathan to cover next. If you're lucky, we'll do a follow-up episode. And then they go, and then he says in brackets, and yes, I totally recorded this gameplay in offline. Got kicked to the main menu. That's a weird bug, the kick to the main menu. It uninsured everything. What?
What the fuck?